Hi everyone, John here for Prepper JAKZ, coming to you with this week's videocast edition of JAKZ FAKZ. Are you ready for this? Well then, let's get started. This week's local to Fayetteville veteran shout out goes to the Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association. The Combat Veterans Motorcycle Association is a nationally recognized non-profit organization comprised of combat veterans from all branches of the United States Armed Forces who ride motorcycles as a hobby. Their mission now is to support and defend those who have defended our country and our freedoms. Their focus is to help veteran care facilities provide a warm meal, clothing, shelter, and guidance, or simply to say thank you and welcome home. I am honored to have been asked by their local chapter, Chapter 15-1, to participate in their annual fundraising event this weekend, July 18th, for one of their programs called Project Duffel Bag, which helps veterans get themselves back to a self-sustaining life. As a prepping and homesteading store, we understand what self-sustainment means, and we cannot be more proud to be a part of this event. It will be at the Fort Bragg Harley-Davidson off of Sycamore Dairy Road here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. There will be over 40 vendors just like us who will be there. Come on out and support some local businesses, thank a veteran, and if you're able to, support a noble cause. I hope to see you there. And next up is our What is this month known for segment. Did you know that July is known as National Peach Month, National Blueberry Month, and most importantly, National Ice Cream Month? Now you might be saying, well, what does ice cream and a couple of fruits have to do with prepping? Well, in this video cast, by me telling you about what the month is known for, you can be preparing for having some of these delicious items this weekend, because Friday is actually National Peach Ice Cream Day, and Sunday is the third Sunday of the month, which is National Ice Cream Day. So if you don't have any peaches or blueberries for that matter, go get some. And you can combine them with the ice cream on Friday and Sunday while you enjoy the heck out of them together, while you kick back and enjoy the day. It's supposed to be great weather this weekend, a little on the hot side, but that ice cream will help keep you cool and relaxed. Oh, and don't forget to drop on by and swap out your Blue Rhino LP gas tanks. We have them here at Prepper JAKZ. Something new I thought I might add to the JAKZ FAKZ lineup is an actual prepping tip. After all, we are a prepping and homesteading store. So my first prepping tip follows up with the in-store training seminar I conducted this past weekend, which was Prepping 101, How to Start Prepping. The very first thing as a new prepper, or even for seasoned preppers, is to know what it is exactly that you're prepping for. Is it a road trip? Is it a pending hurricane? Is it a possible flood, tornado, forest fire, government shutdown, or even a pandemic? Know what it is that you're prepping for, and backwards plan to determine what it is you need to do in order to overcome your intended event. Now, if you're not familiar with the term backwards plan, it is one I learned while I was in the Army, and it simply means to determine your end state and work backwards to determine everything you need to get done in order for your end state to be successful. Now, most of us do this every day and don't realize it. For example, if your end state is go to work, you know that before you leave for work, you need to get in the shower, have breakfast, have coffee, get dressed. Now, maybe not all in that order, but they need to be done before you can go to work. So if you normally leave at 8 a.m., when do you need to get out of bed? You know it takes an hour to shower and get dressed, so you need to be in the shower by 7 a.m. at the latest. If you eat breakfast, you know you need to get it cooked and finished eating by 7 a.m. so you can get in the shower. So you might start at 6:30 getting your breakfast ready. If you have to have your coffee first thing in the morning like I do, then you might want to get up at about 6 a.m. so that you can check your Facebook or whatever you need to do before you get your breakfast ready. So see how this is working backwards to determine when you need to start planning, meaning your planning piece is when to get out of bed. So you might want to get out of bed at 6 a.m. in order to leave for work by 8 a.m. So hope that helps. Now, if it doesn't always work like this, but it is just an example, and hopefully you can see what I mean. So knowing what it is that you're prepping for is a very important and integral part of prepping, and I hope that helps. Well, folks, that wraps up another weekly videocast edition of JAKZ FAKZ, and I certainly hope you got something out of it. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and tap the bell to be reminded when we post new video content. We would also sincerely appreciate it if you'd tell all your friends and your families about us too. Also, if you haven't done so, we'd appreciate it if you'd follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Prepper JAKZ. And lastly, if you're not local to Fayetteville, North Carolina, you can find almost all of our products on our website, which is www.prepperjakz, that's JAKZ.com. So until next time, remember, if you're not prepared, you don't know JAKZ. Prepper Jacks, and we thank you for your support. Thanks for watching, everyone.